excels in his academic studies and has been an outstanding student during his years at IAR and beyond. He has been enrolled in the Hartford Youth Scholars Program since the summer of 2019 and attended classes at the Trinity College campus. He is currently completing the program virtually along with his regular studies at IAR. Michkael thoroughly enjoys the arts and plays the trumpet, piano, and guitar. He has been a theater and stage performer at the Arts Collective in Hartford, where he participates in acting, music, and dance. Michkael enjoys writing essays and poetry and was last year's winner of the 2020 Hartford Youth Creative Contest. He is also a published author. During the month of February, he championed a Black History Month project where he educated his peers about successful African Americans. He interviewed several prominent individuals, including Ms. Ruby Bridges, an American activist. Michkael is an active and dedicated member of the Diversity and Equity Group at IAR, and he takes great pride in being an advocate for his peers. He can be heard expressing his desire to serve as a voice for the voiceless. He's an athlete participating in football and basketball leagues. Michkael is a talented, disciplined, and passionate student and is highly regarded and respected by both faculty and students. He was among the top 5 out of 1,400 applicants at the Berkshire School in Sheffield, Massachusetts, where he was recently accepted and will spend his high school years. Michkael aspires to be a pastor, an actor, and a jazz musician, and a lawyer. Congratulations.
I'm so proud of Michkael this evening. When his mother first arrived, I said, I don't think I was as courageous as he was as a middle schooler, and as an adult, I still don't think I'm as courageous as he is. He is a champion for equity, he is an advocate for all, and he empowers everyone around him to do the good work of civic and social consciousness. He's a strong advocate in our school. As the Superintendent Greeter stated, he interviewed Black professionals for our Black History Month celebration, and it was his ideas that spearheaded IAR's celebration. He shared his interview with his classmates because he wanted them to know that Black history is American history and that Black achievements and success are ongoing and should ever be present in our daily lives. In middle school, when you remember the top things that you did, Michkael's will always trump ours. He interviewed Ruby Bridges, and as he interviewed our civil rights icon, an American civil rights icon, she said after her interview with him that she never had more hope in the next generation because they are going to be the ones to change the world for the better. He also had a personal interview with Dr. Tracy Benson, author of Unconscious Bias in Schools. Michkael shared his hopes for real meaningful changes in the world to promote increased opportunities and equity for all. He's a scholar at IAR in all he does, and most recently he earned the right to pie his social studies teacher in the face after having a top research project for Paideia and was nominated by all of his peers. We are so proud of him at IAR. Congratulations.
Just want to open it up to the board. Well, Michkael, I'm trying to look at you because I know I've probably seen you because it's probably on the stage of the Hartford stage during a Christmas carol. So it is a Sayuda family tradition every year that we do that. I look forward to it. And so I have probably seen you before. That is just, that's incredible. And I just want to congratulate you on this award. You've certainly been an incredible leader at Ernie Robbins, and most importantly, an advocate. We need advocates and educators and those that inspire others who can't find their voice. And I have a feeling that you're going to continue this calling. And while we miss you, not having you here at FHS, we wish you all the best at Berkshire School as you arrive on that beautiful campus. Turn it over to you, and if you could speak and then introduce who you're here with tonight. Thank you.
First, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone for coming out. And thank you for that lovely introduction. So earlier this year, an editor asked me to make a contribution to her magazine. She asked me to write about my village and what that means to me. As I tried finding the right words to write the article, it made me more reflective than ever. I knew I had the support in everything I did, but it wasn't until I was asked to write about it, that's when it all made sense. Everything that I have done in Farmington was by chance, but I have been fortunate to have the support of my village. They are my mom, grandmother, Rosa, Auntie Claudette, Auntie Michelle, Auntie Jackie, Auntie Alicia, Miss Barbara, Braylon, Eli, and a lot of other family and friends. Teachers like my 7th grade teacher, Mrs. Smith, my science teacher, Miss Becker, my math teacher, Mr. M, and also Mrs. Abrahams. Supporters like Mrs. Lauren Allen Jones, all the members of the Concerned Parents of Color in Farmington, my Harvard Youth Scholars family, and of course, my IAR principal, Mrs. Arizari. All of these people, among many others, make up my village, and I am truly grateful for each and every one of them. My wish is that every child will find the support in the people who also make up their village, just like I did. To be tonight's recipient of the 2021 CAS Scholar Award, and to have some of my members of my village share this special moment with me is amazing. Thank you to the Board of Education and all of my teachers in Farmington, and the Connecticut Association of Schools for recognizing me with this special award. Thank you to all of my villagers and your continued support for helping me to maintain the standards and reputation that made me eligible for such an honorable award. And a special thanks to my mom, who has been my biggest supporter in everything that I have done. I appreciate you and all of your sacrifices. Thank you. And I'm here today with some of the members of my village. Thank you.